Hey everybody, and welcome to Bystander Intervention. So I'm editing this episode right now, and it's dawning on me quite how often I seem to say like when I'm nervous, and it is nearly unbearable editing this due to that. So for my sake and yours, I will try my best to bleep out my excessive use of the word like as a filler word. So yeah, I'm not cussing necessarily. I'm not cussing in this episode. I just simply couldn't listen to myself say like one more time. And so yeah, hence the bleeps, and hope that helps. And I will be more mindful of that moving forward. So love you. Hope you enjoy this episode. It's a little shorter, and yeah, bye. Hello, and welcome to Bystander Intervention. My name is Mary Morgan, and basically the premise of this show is that people stand by and I intervene and ask them to come talk to me. So, to set the stage for you here, I'm a senior in college, and I go to a school that's in the SEC, and it's a pretty small town, and there's this really, like, I would venture to say iconic intersection of Magnolia Avenue and College Street called Toomer's Corner. It's kind of a hub, if you will. It's where, like, campus becomes downtown, and anyway, so I'm just posted up here. I have a sign that I'll start holding up in just a sec that asks people to come be a guest on my podcast. But I will say right now I'm a little bit scared to start holding it up, just because I'll be so frank, like, this is something that is, like, way outside of my comfort zone. But, you know, life begins on the other side of cringe. And ultimately, your comfort zone becomes your limits. You know what I mean? So I will say I heard in a spin class one time this lady say that your heart, what is it? Like, your body doesn't know the difference. Okay? Oh, that's one thing I've learned today and yesterday is how many people drive simply the loudest cars you've ever heard in this city. So that's really awesome. So if that is something that gets in the way, I'm sorry about that, but there's, like, low-key nothing I can do. But I heard in a spin class one time that it was something like your body doesn't know the difference in fear and excitement, just your brain does. So if you can tell your brain that you're excited when really you're nervous, it will start to believe you, and then you will genuinely feel excited instead of nervous. Personally, I would like to put my 2 cents in that I think that is total bull, because I am really nervous, and yesterday and today I was hyping myself up like, no, this feeling is excitement, this is excitement. And, like, in some ways, yeah, but, like, in most ways, no, it's just being intimidated. So yeah, that's awesome. It's getting more crowded, and I'm okay. You know what I mean? So, yeah. One thing, I feel like I need to potentially, like, corner people and be like, hey, do you want to be on? But that makes me so scared. So I don't think I'm going to do that. So, yeah, epic. But yeah, it's a beautiful, like, 85 degrees outside today, which is awesome. We have a football game this weekend, so there's a lot of extra people in town, which is fun. Hopefully that means I'll get to meet some fun people and talk to them. But, you know, I guess nothing is guaranteed. But I feel like it'll be fine. Okay, I gotta be honest, the whole flipping around of the sign was, like, not as crazy as I thought it was gonna be, which is, like, best case scenario. Yeah. Do you guys want to come chat? Do y'all want to come be on my podcast for one of my classes? It's just for anything, just getting to know strangers. So it's a project for one of my classes is to host a podcast, and so I'm just getting to know people on the street.
How long does it take?
As long as you got, really.
Do it for me.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Here, I'll put the mic kind of where it can hear both of us,
great.
or you can hold it.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
My name's Tim.
Tim?
Yeah.
And did you go to Auburn?
No, I went to Mizzou. I'm from the University of Missouri.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in town for the game.
Okay. Yeah. So how far was the travel for you
guys? It was an hour flight from St. Louis to Atlanta, and then an hour and a half over.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So do y'all, are y'all pretty loyal Mizzou fans, I guess?
I am. Yeah. We're meeting other people down here later today that are coming in from kind of all over, but
awesome.
yeah.
So did you also go to Mizzou?
I did, yes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So are you guys from Missouri originally?
Yeah, St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
St. Louis, yeah.
And is that where the university is?
No, the university's in Columbia.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an hour and a half away from St. Louis.
Okay, well, I have some questions.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's a good one. What kind of student were you in elementary school?
In elementary school?
Yeah, teachers, what was the vibe?
It's probably just there. Didn't do much. I don't know if I was the class clown, but I just didn't care probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that in elementary school.
Yeah.
It's not
went through the motions type thing.
Yeah. Were you did you like school as a kid or?
I liked high school and I liked college. Yeah. I mean, I more socially than the academic element.
Did you play sports or anything? Or just...
I played basketball in college or in high school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, not college.
Was it big at your high school?
Well, I mean, GAC was pretty. No, not really. It was.
Wait, so did you all go to high school together?
No, we went to different high schools from the
okay.
same town.
Gotcha.
So.
Like rival high schools or just?
I don't know if I'd call them rivals. Yeah, I went to a Catholic high school.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
and we had other Catholic rivals, and then he went to one of the public ones. So, but we all knew each other. So.
So so you went to private high school and you went to public high school.
Right? Yeah.
Do y'all feel like that has shaped you in any way, like the private school experience versus public school? Like I know a lot of public school kids will go to bat for it toughens you up, you know.
Yeah, I mean I use the term private loosely. It was not. It was a Catholic school. It was not nice. It was pretty bare bones and run down, I guess. Duchenne was not nice, but it was fine. I liked it. I mean, my son goes to Catholic school now, so I've continued that for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Gotcha. Okay, well, so I'm a senior at Auburn, and me and all my roommates recently have been tweaking about graduating. What do you do after that?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any advice? Yeah, you graduate college and then what? Getting through that.
It just kind of works out.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean...
Just passively or
I mean, you got to work for it, but yeah, you got to follow what you want to do. What are you trying to do?
To be honest, I don't totally know.
Where are you from?
So I'm from Florence, Alabama, which is the top left, if that makes sense. But I'm studying French, and I guess probably I'll be a teacher. Yeah. But I don't know.
Do you want to stay here and go back, or what do you want to do?
I think staying in the South would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think staying in Auburn necessarily. I think I want to see.
This is a really small town. We've walked around the whole town in 4 hours.
Yeah, it is small, and it's walkable, which is nice. But it's definitely you're always going to run into somebody.
Yeah, sure.
I think to answer your question, when you get out of college, it's not that different than when you go into college, in which you go into college thinking you want to do one thing, and then you may switch and change majors and figure out you want to do something different. I think, quite frankly, it doesn't change that much once you get out of college. My advice is you go into something based on what you believe you want to do, where are your passions, and then you figure it out quickly. Is this something that I'm interested or not?
And you get good at something.
From there, you figure out. The biggest advice I can get is you figure out what's important to you, and then how do you line up work that aligns with what is exciting to you, what's important to you, what'll get you excited, because you're going to be doing it for a long period of time, and so it is the days of going one place and staying there is really doesn't happen much anymore. So I think it's a bit about what's important to you and how do you find the right place. And if it's not, then you figure out something different.
Yeah. I love that. Wait, so what do you guys do, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in medical sales, and I was a finance and accounting major, so nothing that I went to school for, honestly. It's, to his point, I worked at a bank right out of college back in St. Louis, and did it for like 18 months, and I did not like it, and I got into sales, and I've been doing it for 20 plus years, and so I do medical sales.
That was my dad's advice, was like, it doesn't really matter what you major in, because like nobody really, unless you're like pre-med or whatever.
College is a proof that you can, in my opinion, college is proof that you can see something through and complete it from start to finish, and be disciplined enough to like follow the track, complete it, and do it.
Awesome. Yeah. And what about you? What do you do?
I'm in retail.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, retail merchandising, which was not at all.
We're on the Fine Bob Show.
Not at all what I thought I would ever do, and so it's just, again, I think it's an example of you go down a path, and then once you get into work, there are going to be components, regardless of company, of I like this type of work or that, and most organizations have multiple opportunities. So it isn't just like teaching. You go into teaching, you're going to teach or you're not. But if you go into corporate America, you may work in finance. You could be in HR. You could be in sales. You could be in marketing. You could be in R&D. You could be in a lot of different areas. And so the benefit of broader companies is you can figure out, I don't enjoy this as much, but you have the opportunity to transition within a company to another discipline. Whereas if you leave that company and try to go to another discipline altogether, it's harder.
Right.
So if you think about like how do you get new experiences, it's usually easier to broaden your experiences within one organization versus you're going to switch tracks and go somewhere else. It's harder to start from ground zero because you don't have that equity within the organization. So that would be the other component I'd share is like, once you get a place, figure out like, can I do multiple things here, and learn what you like and what you don't like there versus going elsewhere to figure those components out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I
You
don't want
bet.
to take up too much of your time.
No problem.
They are Auburn colors, unfortunately, but if you guys want a sticker.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming
luck.
and chatting.
You going to
It was
the game
great
tomorrow?
talking to you guys. I am going to the game tomorrow.
What do you think?
I'm hopeful, but I'm being a realist as well. We'll see.
It'll be low scoring. Low scoring game. It'll be a defensive struggle.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a great weekend. Have fun at the game. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whoa. To my left, there's a kid like absolutely scaling like this brick column. That was beast mode. But it's also kind of making me really nervous for him and his safety. So, I mean, like for reference, he's like no less than like 8 or 9 feet tall in the air. Small child. There's like little eagle-shaped gargoyles at the top. Okay, I guess that's a question. Is gargoyle like the creature itself, or is it just like the word for like a cement figurine like that? If anybody knows, let me know. But little eagle-shaped cement figures at the top. And he's about the same size as the eagles. So, and I gotta say, they look pretty small. So, yeah. But yeah, so so today is October 17th, and so last night there was a listening party in like our little neighbor town for the new Tame Impala album that came out this morning, and it was epic. Lots of fun. Wait, this is my friend that I know. Yeah. Maybe she'll stop by. We'll have to see. Hey, Queen. How's it going?
Hey, girl.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Would you like to be on the pod, or are you headed somewhere?
Sure. I can stay for a couple seconds or a couple minutes.
Yes. Have a seat.
Wait,
if you
yeah.
want. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And Hannah, what do you study at Auburn?
Fashion design.
Fashion design. Love it. Love it. I can't tell if I should go with the route of like pretending I didn't already know that or like for the audience.
bit,
yeah. This is for a class, Hannah, just
Okay,
by the
wait,
way.
fine.
Yeah. So what got you into fashion design?
Well, I've always liked clothes, and coming into college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I just kind of went for it, and I ended up loving it. So it's been fun.
Period. So how would you describe your style, and is it the same as what you design? Like, is it reflected in what you design, or would you say that what you wear and what you design are kind of two different vibes?
What I wear is very different from what I like to design. I dress very girly and like bubble and like all that kind of stuff. A lot of pink, a lot of like bright colors. But my design style is men's streetwear. So like quite the opposite, like very
Right.
muted, baggy, a lot of like jean jorts, kind of like bigger t-shirts, boxy, that kind of style. So
Okay. Okay, do you have a hack? Because I don't know if you know this about me. I'm not very tall. And and so one of the difficulties that comes with that is like I feel like jeans are always too long.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they're so hard to hem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any hacks for hemming
Yeah.
jeans or making them shorter?
I quite literally just cut mine and then put them in the dryer and they fray at the bottom.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I could hem them, but that's a lot. And
Yeah.
denim is very thick, so
Right.
it takes like a big needle to be able to hem it. So literally, I just put mine on, draw a line, and then cut it.
There you go.
That's it.
Another question for you. Is there a secret to threading not threading, but like, well, I guess threading the
Yeah.
bobbin? Bobbins on sewing
God.
machines are like literally the bane of my existence.
They're actually horrendous. So usually, if my bobbin comes unthreaded, I'm switching machines.
Oh, okay.
That's
period.
horrible, and everybody hates me. But it takes me like 30 minutes to thread a bobbin because you gotta put thread on it, and
Right.
that to run that takes forever.
Yeah.
So usually I just move machines. It's
And there you
horrible,
go.
but you know.
So it's like, it's really, there's no trick. It's just sort of.
No, it's horrible. Well, with our machines, you have to put it on the top of the industrial machine and
Oh.
then run it to thread it.
Oh.
And so you have to unthread the whole thing and then thread it again. Yeah, not a good time.
No.
Not fun.
No. So what, are there any designers that like inspire you?
Yeah, one of my favorite brands for my design style is Diesel. Like the vintage looking denim, and like a lot of like brown leathers and like more distressed looking clothing that like lasts a long time. It's like very sustainable. So yeah, that's one of my favorite brands to like for inspiration right now.
Love it.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about, or I guess two questions here is like, one, do you share this opinion? And if you do, like, would you like to speak on it? But so I feel like right now with social media, like the trend cycle with clothing is so much faster and honestly like almost harsher. It's like when something's out, it's like,
It's like
out.
gone, yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
I feel like right now, so there's a thing called like fashion forecasting, which is like there's people that know what's going to go in and out, and they're the reason it's going in and out. So like there are people in charge of that. Like that's their entire job.
Oh,
It's like
really?
they run trends basically, and like the colors that are in, the styles that are in, the patterns. Like people are controlling that. It's not. It feels like it's just like a wave of people saying this is out, but in reality, it's like brands are stopping doing that style or that pattern, and so
Yeah.
now everybody knows that it's out. Does that make sense? Like it's planned.
yeah, like you
it's
can't
like
get it anywhere
yeah,
anymore.
3 years in advance.
Okay.
Like they know.
3 years?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
that's
like
crazy.
websites. Like we have websites that we have to use for our projects that like tell us like in 2027 this is going to be the colors of the year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, so how, like, is that a class that is part of the design majors, like forecasting?
Yeah, I have a fashion forecasting class.
That's so
yeah,
sick.
it's really fun. I thought I wanted to do forecasting for a while, but there's only 50 in the entire world. Like there's
Forecasters?
Yeah, it's or the people that like choose the styles that are in and out. There's only like 50 of them, and they communicate that with like the main designers of the time or like whoever is like doing a runway show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's insane. I didn't know it was like
I know
quite
I
that
didn't either until I got here.
small.
But-
Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Well, are you headed somewhere right now?
I'm going to meet one of my friend's moms at the pants store.
Love it. Are you going to get some pants, I guess?
Wait, yeah, probably.
Hey. What color is it tomorrow? Navy, I think?
I think it's
for the student section?
It's like, part of it's white, part of it's orange, and part of it's blue. So I'm just kind of going for it. I'm wearing white.
Yes, girl. Wear whatever makes you feel like a princess. Well, Hannah, thank you so much for talking to me. I got to be honest, like, this is way out of my comfort zone to, like, sit here with this little sign. But
I love it.
I really appreciate you stopping by. Karen, feel free to take a sticker.
Wait, thanks.
And if you want some
This
for
is
your
awesome.
friend and her mom, I printed too many.
Wait, you're awesome. Wait, I'll take it.
Perfect.
All right. Thank
And it was so good to see you.
Yeah, it was so good to see you. I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm
We're
sure.
hanging out next week.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yes.
All right.
We will.
Bye.
If where there's a will, there's a way. Bye. Yes. Okay, that was my friend Hannah Grace. That we were recruitment counselors together. So the school that I go to is in the state of Alabama, where sorority and fraternity life is like a pretty big deal. There are other schools in this state where it's a bigger deal than it is here, but I'd say still overall like a pretty big deal. And so as recruitment counselors, basically we would get like we were assigned a group of like 18-ish girls. I had 17 girls that were going through recruitment. Those are called potential new members, PNMs, if you will. And yeah, you're basically like their big sister for the week and a half that recruitment is going on. So like as a recruitment counselor, like first of all, you have to be in a sorority and you have to have gone through like both sides of the recruitment process. Like you've been a PNM and you've done recruitment from the sorority side of it, like the behind the scenes. And oh my gosh, there's like a gaggle of Mizzou fans, which is kind of scary. Because Missouri is kind of really, really far away to me, I think. It might not actually be from like a geographical standpoint, but it feels like it is. So, because I feel like it's the Midwest. It's not the South, but hey, that's all right. The South is famously very welcoming of lots of different types of people, so I guess we can be welcoming and inviting to Midwesterners as well. Oh yeah, but recruitment counselors, so we would disaffiliate from our sorority. So like we had to like private our Instagrams, change our usernames and be like impossible to find, and then like take our last names off of literally everything. So like I'm talking like Venmo and Grubhub as well, which was a little bit wild. But it was so much fun, and yeah, most of my girls wound up having a great time. They all now are happy, I think. Sometimes it just takes a second to see the vision, but I truly, truly, truly in my heart believe that they're all gonna be fine because they're all perfect to me. So yeah. But yeah, Hannah Grace and I were both recruitment counselors, and we were at the same station. So there's 18 sororities at Auburn. I don't know if I need to bleep out the school. This is not affiliated with the school. This is a class project, by the way. But we have 18 sororities, and so each sorority chapter room, so we don't have houses, we just have chapter rooms. And so during recruitment, there's like 9-ish recruitment counselors at each chapter room, like making sure that things run smoothly. And so Hannah Grace and I were stationed at the same chapter room, so that was so super fun. And she's just the best, and she is so fashionable, and that's incredible to me that she has enough patience with sewing machines to do that as like her life's work. I gotta be honest, I really, really enjoyed talking to those first guys. I did forget their names though, so I'm really excited to listen to this again and be reminded of what their names were. But I thought they had some really excellent advice, because that is something that I have been struggling with. My roommates and I, all three, have been struggling with, like, not knowing, because it's like after middle school comes high school, after high school comes college, after college comes what, you know? And so And like, I do believe that things will just work out, but at the same time, it is scary as hell, to be honest. But thanks to this class, ENFP 4220, shout out, my LinkedIn should be popping off by the end of this semester, so looking forward to that. Hopefully that will help in terms of getting a job. Because I don't really know, I don't know, like, because my approach that I've taken with this is like, going into college, didn't know what I wanted to do, and so I decided to just like major in a skill where it's like, if they were to need someone who speaks French, by the way, that's my major, is French. Like, if I'm ever in a position where someone's hiring, like, needs people to speak French, it's like, well, that's what my degree is in, so like, I would be ahead for that job, I guess. But ultimately, yeah, and I like that they validated that opinion for me, that like most people, or not most, I guess, but a lot of people don't necessarily work in what they majored in. And so I think just choosing a random major of like something that was interesting to me and is like a concrete, like hard skill, that's making me feel more solid, I guess, in that decision. Okay, you guys, well, I'm feeling nervous to turn the sign around again, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this and hope that I run into another friend, because I'm scared. So, yeah, BRB.